Hello, air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm doing your video in my car. It is a snowy day and I needed to get out of my house. I sometimes when I'm doing a reading, I feel guided to share a story. So that I can explain how I cope with something so it's relatable to the viewer or to the person that it resonates with, right? So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, the information will be down below. So I have a few notes because I was getting so many messages for you guys and water signs. Was it water signs or earth? I think it was water. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign. Okay, so here's the notes. I'm gonna read them to you, right? Social anxiety, fear of vulnerability. Like, it's like you want connections and you want to get to the next step, but there's a fear of you opening up. Like, you pretend well, and there's a part of you that looks at you on the outside and what your perception was. Okay, so what your perception was of how great you were, or kind of comparing yourself, or maybe your looks, your attractiveness may be carrying you over in a lot of ways. That's not going to cut it anymore for you, because you're being called to go within. It's not that you're not still attractive physically, but the world is changing and so are you. So it's like whatever you found comfortability in to allow yourself to feel confident is fading. So it's like a dismantling, like a project of a dismantling of who you were, right? So those things that you felt called to or that made you feel good are just not going to do it for you anymore. You know, like if you put on a certain outfit and even your hair or whatever, it's just not going to do it for you anymore. It don't make you feel the same anymore because you're changing so much. So social anxiety, fear of vulnerability, inner child healing big time. You need to find something that brings you joy, and heal your inner child. I do sense that you guys are feeling called to speak up more, or you will be. Sometimes you don't feel like what you say is valuable enough, but it's like your brain is exquisite. You know, you guys are, I have so many air signs around me. I have, my grandmothers were both air signs. My daughter is a Libra sun. My younger daughter is a Libra Venus. I've dated Geminis. I have Gemini friends. Like, air signs are elite on so many levels. You guys are amazing, right? You know, I could have my jokes, but the truth is, you guys, I don't know what I would do without all the air energy in my life. You know, my Taurus ass wouldn't move. So, I feel like you need to remind yourself of that you're so important and you're so valuable, and you got to see it though. So stop seeing people for what you wish they could be. And I put, it's noble, but it's dumb. It's dumb at this point, you know. At some point it's not, you know, like the nobility and being like, well, I could see you're a good fixer-upper. I could see, not like beyond remove the rose-colored glasses. And in order for you to do this, air placements, it's you, this unraveling of you, of who you were. In order for you to see things clearly, right, and not jump ahead of yourself, you have to see yourself clearly. So you're on track, but it's not easy. Reflect on your intentions before you help, because if If it's strictly to feel valuable, is why you're helping someone. Are you extending yourself because you want to feel valuable? Or are you doing it because you want to help? Or are you doing it because you want someone to owe you something? Like, how dare you not do this for me? I did this for you, you know, kind of thing. So be mindful of that, you know. Just for you, you know, like, don't approach any of this with judgment. Just approach it as an observer. Gotta pull back with siblings or children. That was a sign, that was also a message. So if you have siblings or children that kind of lean on you, there's a need to push a motherfucker out the nest, or really let them fly more and land on their ass. This could also be family that relies on you. Oh, I heard this is the part of me that you can't take away. So I feel like you're being rooted in self-knowledge and self-acceptance and self-love, or you're being guided in that direction, which is really going to be like, so for me, right, I am in such a place of self-compassion, self-love, and self-admiration that, yeah, things fuck with me and things that happen bother me, but I'll lose anyone in my life before I lose myself ever again. I have found me, you know, and you're on your way there. So it's a great place to finally get to, I have to tell you. Because it's not that you don't value other things, it's just not the same as you realize, like, I'm the most valuable thing on the planet to me. You know, and of course my children are right there, and this and that and this, but even with them, I have to be okay. You know, I have to have boundaries with them. That's why I'm in the car. Self-identity, spirit is sculpting you. That's what they also said. The good thing is this transition is helping you release attachment issues to control life. Your control, how to life should go, you know, you're going to surrender. It's harder. If this process is going to be hell if you don't allow. You're probably going to suffer from excuse me, had to burp. You're probably going to deal with some anxiety, like, as it unravels, and you're going to notice people are uncomfortable with it. But you got to find you. Heavy on the heart chakra as well. It feels like there's some great disappointment of something not being what you thought it would be. It's okay to feel disappointment. I get it. I feel that, you know, in different ways. And you just got to go with it. You know, so they wanted me to briefly share Tori's story. So my daughter, and I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. So my daughter had to have surgery, right? Victoria, my youngest daughter, a lot of different things with her health since she was 3 months old. She was my rainbow baby. She is my rainbow baby. She had retracted Achilles tendon. Victoria would stand on tippy toes, get a lot of pain in her legs. She went through a lot. And, you know, it's exhausting for her. It's exhausting for me. So she's bedridden. She has 18 stitches in each leg. I can't lift her. I had 3 spinal surgeries. To use the bathroom, I have to put the commode under. She has to move. Like, it's a whole big to-do, right? But one thing I really, I guess they want me to share the story is because it's a lot, right? Even to give her a bird bath, it was a lot to get the bowl and get the warm water and help her and let her sit on the toilet while I do it and help her this and that and wash and the bending, and it was a lot. So I almost broke down in the middle of it. Like, and my concern was, wow, like her mental health. I got to get her out of this bed. I can't really do much lifting. Even pushing the wheelchair with her in it is a lot on my back. And I'm like, no, she needs to be able to feel good. I could tell, you know, the pain, the laying in bed, her mental health, I could see it dwindling. and she's 11. And as I'm like, okay, so how do I do this? Got her up, got her in the living room playing with Legos, made her breakfast. So she's in a different room and she's sitting up, right? But every time she drops a Lego or something, mom, 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 you know, I gotta go. And I had to ask for help. And I had to contact my older daughter and be like, okay, you know, I need you to come today. I need you to be here today so I can get a few hours out. I got to get out of here. I feel like something is like, you can love someone and want to help them get well. You see how I just said, like, I even thought, like, for the day to kind of give her something to look forward to, we'll read together for 30 minutes and set an alarm. And we'll both read our books, or we'll practice Spanish, or we'll, you know, and it's good, right? But so much of it was like about her. And I had to pull back and say, what about, okay, that's great. I'm her mom, yes, you know. But however your life is set up, there's too much pressure on you. I guess that's my point in the story. Because it's a lot on me. I'm not going to lie. At all. Do I manage? Yeah. Is it easy? No. No. Nope. It's tough. And I have to allow people to do shit themselves and to tell them to leave me alone and to ask for help and allow help. So I think that you guys need to ask for more help. I think you're minimizing what you're going through. I think you need to seek assistance. Maybe there is something going on with your body. Maybe your mind is overworking. Maybe your anxiety is debilitating you. But I think there's a need to ask for help and find some form of balance for you guys, right? It's snowing here. And guess what I'm going to do? Put on my fucking gloves and take a walk in the snow with my boots and mask on. And I'm going to bundle up, but I'm going to be outside because my mental health needs me time. So you guys need to remember that. So I'm pulling some cards for you guys. You got the 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Okay? I feel like some of you may end up getting a mentor, or maybe like there's someone that you're going to feel guided to, or that you do feel guided towards, to mentor you. You need love and support right now. You need someone to come to you, put a heating pad on your back, a blanket, a warm cup of tea, coffee, hot cocoa or something, and some love, right? It's been tough. I do feel like you guys may go on vacation, or somebody's going to come visit you. But it's been tough for you guys. The Queen of Cups, I feel like, you know, is you need that kind of motherly energy. You need to be nurtured. I feel like some of your relationships may change, or you may start to do something to sell something different. I don't know if some of you sell makeup, or you're thinking of making a makeup line, or something, but you know, the 3 of Cups is in the air for me with this energy for your reading, because 3 of Cups could mean, you know, many different things. And I do feel like there is going to be some form of collaboration, and maybe even like some type of sisterhood or brotherhood that's going to really help you. The 10 of Cups is meaning like you're on your way to that happy ending. It's just, you know, I think the disappointment is more with self. But I want to say this to you, air signs, because I love you. And if it's one thing, if you watch me, if you are on my social media, if you've ever gotten a reading from me, you know is I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you shit that's going to sting. You live in a place of delusion a lot of the times. And is it not all an illusion and blah, 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 the matrix, and we could say all the million things, right? But we are in the human experience for a reason. You live in a state of delusion, and you have to reflect upon your accountability, on your role in certain things, because it's like you make people have a position in your life, and then you feel so defeated and devastated, but your actions don't line up with the reciprocation you're seeking from others, right? And even if you think you're fooling somebody, you're fooling yourself. Oh, I want this type of love and commitment, or I want this type of business, and I want to find honorable, trustworthy people. Are you honorable? Are you trustworthy? You know, what are you doing? What do your actions say about you? So I'm saying that because in this transformation and in this unraveling, you guys have to, in order for you to get there, you got to maybe even ask some friends the truth about what they think you need to work on, or I don't know, someone you trust. You may also be dealing with an earth sign or may have earth placements. Okay. I think you need to dance more. I think some of you may even be realizing your sexuality is changing or is going to change. You're not going to find the same people attractive. If you were dating women, you may end up dating men. If you were dating men, you may end up dating women. Or you may become polygamous. Who knows? But something's changing in that department. Balance is coming in, but you have to face the illusions. I'm telling you, it's like, you need to be radically honest with yourself, because in order to get where you're going, you have to integrate your shadow, but find balance and love in your ego as well. So good luck with this, because you got it. You'll do it. But it's not easy. You may be seeing 1111, 333, and 999, spiritual strength. As heavy as this shit is, you see this spiritual strength card and the person lifting up that weight? You have people that love you and that are around you. If you've thought of painting something, purple is your color right now. If you've thought of painting something in your home or making something a different color make you feel good, then you should do that. It's so weird, like sitting in the car watching cars drive by. I'm like, don't hit me. Because they get so close. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching the videos. You know, as I go through this transition with Tori, it's such a weird time. I'm trying to find balance of doing the things I love, and I really do love providing spiritual advice. I definitely feel like it's my calling, and finding time for self-care and joy, and I'm gonna make snowballs. So I love you guys. Please take care of you, and talk soon.